You're good.
Everybody, welcome to tonight's meeting. I call this meeting to order. For the 7/18. We have an honored guest with us tonight. We have the National President of Unico. Would you like to stand and say? Mr. Anthony Benjamin. Thank you. We're all grateful for taking time and your busy schedule to come here and join us. I'm happy to do it. Thank you. Thank you. We have a lot to go over tonight, so let's start. Everyone, please rise. Phones off. Don't forget, if your phone goes off, then you're gonna collect a $5 fine.
And we are recording, so
Yeah.
Okay.
FYI.
we are live.
And bright stars will never sky. For the we want are so gallantly strewn.
Stand. Italian, that's all. Please remain standing for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will you take your seats?
Prayer.
What's alarm, Pete?
Sorry. Okay. Bless us, O Lord, our Heavenly Father. Bless us, O Lord, our Heavenly Father. Bless this food which we are about to partake through thy grace. Bless this meeting and the work in which we are engaged. Bless Unico and all those who contribute to its cause. Make us, O Lord, strong in our unity, constant in our love for our neighbor, honest in our integrity, unselfish in our charity, and grateful for the opportunity to serve. We ask this in thy name. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, Paul, Tommy, are you all right?
We are live. Keep it in mind, guys, we are live. Anything you say can and will be held. No, never mind. That's a different situation.
Just try and keep the noise down, because if you talk, some microphones will pick it up. They're all over the room.
There's microphones down there, so we're wired up.
So to know when you're talking about me.
Well, I want to welcome everybody. So we have a very nice turnout tonight, and we have a lot to go through. We also have our guest, Mario Draws, president of the Essex Chamber of Commerce, Suburban Essex Chamber of Commerce. Mario, stand up, please. So we're gonna have, we also have a new recording secretary, Carmel DeMarco. Don't give us a hard time. Walk slow and clear for her. Carmel, do the roll call, please.
Okay. Brian Banda.
Present.
Sal Barber. Joseph Belnome.
He is excused.
Peter. Yeah.
Present.
Giuseppina Caruso. Hey. Donna Completano. Angelo Carino.
Here.
Vincent Cosarelli. Joseph Thomas Crocco. Phil Cuzzy.
Oh, Phil is excused. I spoke with Phil Guzzi last night. He would have been here, but he's at the ALS charity ball in Manhattan.
Okay.
Oh, and before I forget, regards to you, Al, he says, congratulations.
Carmel DeMarzo here. Allison D. Pascal. Sick. Okay. Michael Darrow.
Here.
John Esposito.
Here.
Joseph Gencarelli.
Here.
Del Guymon. Here? Okay. Lenore Garino. Cesario Hernandez. A. Christine Lamparello. Joyce Mellum. Maria Miola.
Present.
Pasquale Miola.
Present.
Tony Pasquale.
He's excused.
Luigi Perry. Michael Perrone. Judy Piscatowski.
Here.
Georgianne Polite.
Present.
Tamara Rinaldi. Lois Rinaldi. Absent. Joyce Marie Rizzoli. Here. Barton Rizzoli.
Here.
Vincenzo Rotundo.
Here.
Stephen Ravel. Anthony Sessa. Tommy Stigliano.
Yeah.
Mary Antonia Tulipani.
Sick.
Patricia Yuxel.
Here.
Stephen Zerpoli.
Present.
Patricia Zanerski.
Here.
Okay, that's it. Luigi Tulipani, we got that right.
Who am I
Gino,
missing?
Luigi Tulipani.
Here.
Okay.
Adele.
Adele Guyman?
Oh,
I
you
think
got
we
that
had her
You're
already,
good.
yeah.
We're good.
And we got Sessa.
No,
Okay.
about,
If you miss anybody's names.
Anybody missed?
It's not here. Wait a minute.
Write it down.
Yeah, I'll write it. It's not in here. Yeah. Okay, I know.
Sorry, man. This is a new rock.
Yeah, it's not in there.
Everybody else is good?
Everybody else is here. Who do we miss?
Did anybody get missed?
Well,
Gerard.
he's gonna be inducted in, so he's gonna be.
Okay.
Oh, so we don't, okay.
Okay. All right,
The new
thank you,
people.
Carmel, very nice job.
Thank you.
We're gonna have, we have a number of new members tonight, so we're having a little introduction of guests. All the new members, just stand up, introduce yourself. We'll start with Mr. Aldous.
Now I introduce myself. I'm Aldous.
Yeah. Oh, you wanna know where I live?
Come up to the front. Can you come up by these guys? Get by the camera. Right by, a little more, a little more.
Is that what you wanna know?
Right there.
Right here,
Perfect.
about here, and then I grew up to be me. And I'm 68, and I just want you to know that I've dropped the average age about a year and a half.
Uh-huh.
Right? At 68, what do you think?
Yeah,
That true?
maybe.
What do you think?
I might have.
Yeah. So, I live in Pompton Plains, New Jersey. I've been doing business in Belleville since 1986. So,
When I first came to the United States.
when you first came to the United States?
Yeah.
When I first came to Belleville. By the way, a short story about Belleville. It's gonna be very short, but I came here, I bought businesses in New York, Clifton, Patterson, and I consolidated them in Belleville and Union Highway. And I was looking for a license in New York, which was a racing and wagering license, legalized games. And the state usually takes 2 months, and it's going on 4 months, and I'm closed on the property, and now I can't get my license over there. So finally, I call up and demand a meeting, go to Manhattan. Attorneys were Italian, investigators were all Italian, and they come to the room, and I come, and I was dressed fairly nice, and I said, you know, I just need to know why. And they go, well, we have a couple of questions. We can't find anything wrong with you. We've called the legalized games in New Jersey. They said, you're back on record. We've talked to, you know, everybody you can imagine, and you come up clean. Why did you move to Belleville? Oh. I go, I don't understand. There was a building available. I bought it in Belleville. Why do you ask that question? They said, well, Belleville is the mob capital.
Oh, my God.
You think I get cheap money there?
That's unbelievable.
That's a true story.
That's crazy.
Think about it. So you've got a reputation.
Yeah, a little bit.
So thank you
Good
so
one.
Welcome.
My phone went off.
All right, put it right in the jar.
There you go.
Penalty pay.
Oh.
Oh,
What am I gonna do?
phone went off. He's got to pay.
Tonight?
Oh, you're
You
kidding.
got to pay a penalty.
I'll take it back.
He pays 5, we pay 20. So shut your phones off.
Okay. Just want to make this little study. We also have one more green.
All right.
Our dearest, fondest members here. Eleanor, stand up. Well, a lot of the new people. And I'm so glad that's going to Christine, thank you very much for taking it.
Awesome.
Who's next? There's no, anybody else?
Her daughter, Christine.
Christine, please. Cookie.
Christine, stand up.
Stand up. Name, where you from?
My name is Dan, also known as Cookie. My grandfather came from Italy. My grandmother came from Ireland, so Italian, Irish. And that's my story.
Christine,
And that's my story.
Christine.
Christine.
Hi, I'm Eleanor's daughter. Born and raised in Nutley, raised my family in Kearney, and that's it. I'm retired.
Congratulations.
Retired. Okay. My apron's retired.
Barbara?
Barbara Lozo, born and raised in Belleville. Been here for a long time. It's really about it. I know a lot of people here.
All right, thank you. Going on, Mario, would you like to do the?
Well, here's what we're gonna do, which is not Chamber of Commerce normally does. I have the big scissors, got the ribbon. What we like to do is take a photo of the ribbon cutting with everybody in the background. We don't want you sitting there, we want you in the picture.
Okay.
So we can either do it right here in the center, or everybody could come around. I think that would be the best way. Or we can, everybody can come around here, it's up to you.
Well, which way is east? Which way is east?
Whichever way we can fit everybody.
If we do it right in the middle,
Yeah, but
everybody's
what
right
don't
there
you-
already.
Right here.
No,
Because everybody's there already.
but don't you want to have the
But
Unico?
then, yeah, I want the uniform flag in there too, that's the difference. Unless we just get a group of people or everything.
Let's just all stand up over
I want the banner in the background.
there.
Okay, is everybody stand up?
Everybody up.
Go within from what our Ross Common House on the 21st is our next meet and greet. Everybody gets an opportunity to sell their business or discuss their organization. He comes to everyone. So I just want to let you know, when he comes, he's always talking up Unico.
Beautiful.
That's how he came from 8 members to about 40 something,
Wow,
because he talks it up.
that's big.
So let's get some bodies in here.
Everybody, come on, let's go.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Everybody grab the end.
Picture.
Just watch the wires, I'm gonna say it again.
Come on in, now. Judy, just stretch it out. Tight. Just roll it. Pull that out right. Hold on.
Go ahead, ladies in the middle.
Yeah,
Ladies in the middle. The ribbon cutting?
There's no women on that
Right
side.
here.
There's no women present.
Oh,
on that
that's
side.
her. That's
Yeah,
her.
right here.
You're just gonna help me.
No, but they're in the back.
It doesn't cut, but,
Right here, right here.
Don't hide. That's it.
Okay, we got the Suburban Ethics Chamber.
I want to see your pretty.
Okay, we're ready to go?
Ready?
Together here also. Come on.
Come on.
Okay, this is it.
Right.
Can we see everybody?
Remember, everybody suck and
Right.
suck and talk.
Right.
Hold on. Open this up again.
Everybody's in.
Open this up.
Right.
Here we go.
All right, let's slice.
Come on, 1, 2, 3, suck and talk. Unico. Come on. You got good?
Ding, ding, ding.
We're good.
Ding, ding, ding.
Everybody got the bacala. You took the picture?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Now, gotta get what we're missing in Tommy in here.
No, we're in the thing.
Okay.
We're actually in the video up there.
Oh,
Everybody here's in it somewhere.
Okay, we're good?
all right.
Go ahead. do it. Are you cutting it?
Somebody cut.
It's all stuff.
Somebody cut.
Okay, ready?
All right.
All right, we're back to business. Let's go, guys. We are recording.
Let's do the induction, please. Alberto, come up. Gino, come up. Michael Dare, come up. Gerard, come up. Did I miss anybody? Okay, here we go. Can you do the thing?
Yep, no.
Right on the folders. Yeah. Yep.
Again, just watch one.
Left.
Right here from Northern.
They're right on the,
You gotta get this, right?
you.
I've done Northern.
Over here in front of the banner.
All right, guys.
Michael, come on.
I know.
Did it have your name? Or did it have
Still Go ahead, let's do the oath.
All right, the person here. Okay.
Gerard, Gino.
But not too close.
There you go.
Close, but not too close.
My fellow, my fellow members, you have been voted in as members in the Belleville chapter of Unico National by the unanimous vote of the membership committee, the board of directors of the Belleville chapter, and the general membership. Your membership is a sacred trust and a great responsibility. Guard well that trust and responsibility. Remember that the success of this chapter lies in the hands of its entire membership. For upon us all rests the responsibility by word and deed to increase an interest in social, cultural, charitable, educational, and civic work, and those activities which will make Unico National outstanding in this community. Please raise your right hand and repeat the following oath. I state your name.
I, Mike Darroch,
Having been voted
having been voted
in membership in the Belleville chapter, Unico National, do solemnly swear
do solemnly
that
swear
I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
perform the duties
perform the duties
required of all members,
required of all
and will do my best
Do my best
to preserve,
to preserve,
protect, and defend the Constitution,
the Constitution,
bylaws,
bylaws,
rules, and regulations of Unico National and the Belleville chapter,
Belleville chapter,
as they are now enforced
as they are now enforced,
and which may hereafter
which may hereafter
be enacted and promulgated.
promulgated.
So help me God.
So help me
I
God.
now declare you duly installed. Congratulations.
You said it's excellent.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Yep.
We'll get some black.
Luigi.
Luigi.
First.
Okay.
Just try to be in the middle for the plaque, guys. If you
Come
can.
here, Luigi. I want to get a picture.
Right in front of the Unico sign is where the video's rolling.
Okay. Anthony.
Beautiful, beautiful. Good work. Everywhere.
Good. Good.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah, we're good.
And you go over the top, and he's gonna give you the, and he's gonna take.
Congratulations.
Yeah, if I pin you, he's not pinning. Pin yourself.
Gerard.
There you go, Jordan. Congratulations. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Congrats.
Pin
Congratulations.
yourself.
One more.
Pin.
Yeah, special pin.
Yeah.
Michael.
There you go. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, we did a little bit late, we're good though.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
Oh, that was quick.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
No waiting around here.
Thank you.
And last but not least, the best.
My friend, my mentor, my buddy. Congratulations.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you. There we go.
All right, Pete's gonna pin you.
All right.
Congratulations, guys.
Send the shoes. All right, continue.
Before I go on,
Uh,
any of the new members or any members, I have the Unico calendars up here, if you want to leave. Also, when you leave, we also have the chamber catalog with our name and all the other businesses that are in town. And I also, by the end of the night, Tricia and I, we just got back from the East Regional meetings in Connecticut, correct? East Regional, yeah.
mhm.
So, they're having a raffle, they're $5 a piece, it's going for the convention. The prize is, first prize, a 5-night stay at Weston in Fort Lauderdale Beach, New York. So it's a nice gift there. So everyone wants a $5 a piece and 6 coupons. Moving on, Anthony, I just want you to make a comment on the meeting that we did that in Connecticut.
Yes, we had a very successful Eastern Regional meeting. It comprised of chapters from the East Coast. It was located in Boston, Connecticut. It was Friday and Saturday. On Friday, we had committee meetings of the various committees that National has.
Give me some of that.
Some examples, the Armed Services Committee, we had, the, Membership and Retention Committee, the Expansion Committee, and, there were workshops also. There were workshops for, district governors. They had a nice workshop for district governors, people that were coming up, that want to be governors, workshops for membership. And they had workshops, there was a workshop for, I can't remember, there was a workshop for leadership.
Role, yes.
Yeah, because we're trying to develop leadership in Unico National. And very successful. That was on Friday. Friday night, everybody was on their own, but Saturday, we had our general meeting. That went on from 9 o'clock until about close to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we accomplished a lot. We also awarded the Vita Grazia Award. That went to Dr. Al Fusco And the Mille Grazie Award is an award we give for people that, in Unico that, well, it can be outside Unico too, that do go overboard for helping to preserve things like Columbus Day, Italian language and culture, and things like that. And at night, we had a banquet, and it's not only the banquet with dancing and music, but we gave the Unico Award for excellence in, we gave it to an Italian professor, Dr. Enza Antonos from Montclair University. She's the head of the Italian language and culture department. And I think also they have a combined, she was one of the ones that got a combined business degree with your Italian degree. So that's something some students will say, why would I study Italian language? And, you know, you can get a job with an Italian company, yes, but if you combine it with a business degree, you can get a job with an American company that does business in Italy, and you know, it's a little more as a double major. That went on until 11 o'clock at night. We do these Eastern regional meetings in order to get chapters to come that are on the East Coast, but the majority of the chapters seem to be from New Jersey, or some from Connecticut, New York, and Rehoboth Beach, Maryland. Apparently, we didn't get any from Florida. We had 3 big chapters down there. And we had a few chapters from Pennsylvania. So we're trying to increase that. We might be moving it to New Jersey next year to make it more accessible to people to fly in to Newark Airport, because Mystic, we were told, was a little bit out of the way for people to have to fly in from another part of the country. So we have to think about that. And we also discussed some initiatives going forward. And we do want the input of members also. So I always ask members, you go on Unico National website, www.unico.org, and you have access to all the things we do, all the awards we give, the scholarships, and the scholarship applications are going to be coming out for national scholarships in the second part of this month, in a couple of weeks. So you can also sign into the members section. And the password for that is, just for members, is Unico National lowercase, no spaces. So, and you can see all the committees we have in that part. And, you know, we just encourage the members to use the website, because you'll gain a lot of knowledge. So basically that's the wrap up. The next meeting we're having is the mid-year board meeting. That's a national board meeting, which will be held in Chicago, and that's going to be in March. And finally, next summer's convention is going to be at the end of July, and it's going to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And that's what the raffle thing is for people to get a free stay for, I think it was 5 nights. So
You just have to pay for airfare.
no, not the airfare.
No, that's why I said you
Yeah.
have to pay for
Yeah,
airfare. It's just a
for the
hotel.
stay, because, you know, hotel can get up for 5 days. You know, with the taxes, sometimes it's $200 a night, so I think the value is over, it's $1,500.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's good.
Yeah, it's, and it's not an expensive route. I think they used to charge.
$5.
Just, yeah. they-
$5 and then 6 for 24.
Yeah.
6 for 25.
And if anybody wants to reach out to me in the future, I'm always available. My email is on the website and my telephone number. So I encourage anyone to take about the museum. Oh, the museum in New York. The museum in New York is in Lower Manhattan and Mulberry Street, and it's Little Italy. And it was just rebuilt. And just Dr. Joe Shelsian is the head of that museum. The grand opening was Columbus Day. However, there wasn't any exhibits on Columbus Day, I believe. So my district, we planned a trip on this Saturday by bus, and we had to cancel it because we found out they only had 3 exhibits set up, and they have hundreds of exhibits that are in storage, but it's gonna take months for it to get out. So we're postponing our trip to springtime. That way, all the exhibits will be shown. Because there's 4 floors, but with 3 exhibits shown, it's not much to see, and our members will be disappointed to make the trip to New York and not see the whole museum. They raised a lot of money through Unico to do that museum and through other organizations. So I encourage, if anybody has the chance to go there in the springtime, organize a trip, or even if you go on your own, it's really worthwhile.
It's 25 Mulberry Street, and it's about 17 minutes from here, so.
Yes, and I believe the charge is a donation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
in the past, it was just a donation. You can decide how much to donate. You want to give $5, $10, I guess. So, this year was exciting for me also because we did during October, being Heritage Month, we did a special, we've had invitations to the White House because apparently Jill Biden is descended from Sicilian immigrants, and a lot of people didn't know that. So she invited the heads of all the Italian organizations, and we went to the White House on the 14th, and because I'm the president of Unico and other presidents of organizations, a few of us were allowed to come into a private room and greet the president and his wife, First Lady. And that was the first time for me being in the White, I was in the White House last year for similar Italian heritage, but this year I got to actually meet and greet the president and his wife. So that was a first for me. Hopefully they can do that every year, because we don't want to forget our heritage. And October, we always encourage to celebrate Italian heritage for the whole month. The other thing is on this Sunday, the museum is giving, they call it an Ambasciatore Award. Every year they honor about 12 outstanding Italians who've done a lot of work for preserving culture and heritage. And this Sunday, I'm going to be one of the 10 that are going to be honored. So that's exciting. It's going to be called a country club. So I'm excited about that. If you have any questions about anything, Unico, just raise your hand, ask me. I will give an answer. Everybody good?
Yeah, we're good.
While we're talking about the Italian heritage, Al, I want everybody to know what Al Rosso did to save the Christopher Columbus statue.
Well, I don't know. We found out, I guess, a couple of years ago, 3 years it is now. Yeah, 3 years ago that the statue was taken down in Newark, and Buddy Fortunato called me after the statue came down and said that they were going to start to have a fundraiser to get the statue put up at Seton Hall University, and they were trying to raise $20,000 to do that. Would I be, in for it? So I said, of course. 3 months later, he called me and said, Seton Hall he called me from Florida. So March day, and he said, Seton Hall just said that the statue's never going there because it's a hot potato and it can't go up on campus grounds. So I said, well, have a stadium in Sussex. I'll bring it up there, put it in front of our stadium. I'll change the name of the field to Columbus Field. And he said, well, we'll start right away with a fundraiser and see if we raise money. I said, in the meantime, why don't you give me the address and the name of the person to contact wherever this statue is? So I called them and said, is the statue readily available? Yes. I called the rigger that afternoon and said, I need you to go tomorrow to that farm and pick the statue up and bring it to my stadium. Can you do that? Yes. I called the mason and I said, I need you there to measure the statue when it gets there so you can lay the foundation, and I need it done in a week. And he said, yes. I called the pointer, a guy that did gravestones, that prepared gravestones, and said, if the statue I needed put up, and I needed pointed and repaired. And in a matter of 3 weeks, the statue was up. We never raised any money. I said, forget about the fundraiser, and we did it. And to be honest, I'm not that Italian. I mean, I am, but it wasn't for me, and it wasn't for my kids. My grandparents came here in the 1910s, all 4 of them, and they were basically tortured. I mean, you know, we were Italians. We were, you know, we were the lowest form of life that there was. My father, in the 1960s, didn't allow Italian to be spoken in our house. My mother and father were both fluent Italian and never spoke it in our house. He said, because you need to assimilate. If you want to succeed in this country, you cannot be Italian, you need to be American. Let's be proud in our house to be Italian. We had all the cultural stuff in our house, but never outside. Obviously, the world has flipped, and it's great to be who you were and who you are, and be proud of it, and we are. But I really did it for my grandparents, you know, for what they went through. And we all know why we have Columbus Day, because they decided to hang 10 innocent Italians in New Orleans. And, you know, riots happened, and they said, you better give those Italians a day, or they're not going to shut up. And that's how we got that. And so, you know, I don't know if everybody knows that, but that's the reality. And so, you know, really was my give back to my grandparents who were put through hell.
So the North statue, the North statue.
It's the North statue, yeah.
It is now where? It's in
Sussex County at Skyline Stadium. Yeah, and the field is called Columbus Field.
Good work.
We'll continue.
Good work.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Incredible.
Also, with President Anthony Benjamin was talking about the Billy Gazzi Award. There's one vital thought that wasn't mentioned. It is named after Dr. Manny Alfano Millie Grazzi Award. Everyone knows who Manny Alfano was. He started this Unico Belleville chapter. So it's the Manny Alfano Millie Grazzi Award. So I think that was a great honor for us in Belleville here.
Great.
Oh, nice. Here we go. We got a recipient.
Recipient. We got a
Yes,
recipient.
I am one of the recipients many years ago. In the Grazzi Award. I received that. I believe that was before I was the president of the Federation. So it's got to be over 20 years ago. So I don't know.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, so to the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting was Carmel.
Yep. The previous minutes from the month before was read by Tricia Zagnerski. Pete Caggiano asked for a volunteer. Pete Caggiano asked for a volunteer to be the secretary of the organization, as the previous secretary needed to step down. Carmel DeMarzo volunteered her services.
That's her.
Okay. Then the treasurer's report was read by Tricia Yüksel. The ALS walkathon totals will be processed for the November meeting. New business, we had induction of new members. We had 2 new members into the Belleville chapter. Welcome to Anthony Sessa
Closer.
and Adele Gaiman. We had October birthdays, Pasquale Miola and Angelo Carina. And as far as our outreach, a sympathy card will be sent to Pina Caruso's mother. We had a Unico member of the month, and that is Joyce Melham for her help with the ALS Walkathon raffle. The ALS Walkathon raffle. Winners of the walkathon were drawn at 12 p.m. September 28th and announced at the event. The 3 winners were announced again at our monthly meeting. First place, $335. Second place received $185. Third place received $99. Request for team sponsorship. John Esposito made a presentation regarding his senior 70-plus softball team who has qualified for the Senior Olympics in Des Moines, Iowa in August 2025. He asked for sponsorship of his team at an amount that the organization was willing to provide. He also explained that the Unico patch would go on the right sleeve of the team uniform. The registration fee is $750. Second Vice President Pasquale Miola made a motion for the Belleville Unico chapter to donate $200 to the softball team. The motion was seconded by Judy Piskat.
We got it, we got it.
Piskowski. The motion was passed unanimously. So we will donate $200 to support. The Belleville soccer sponsorship. President Peter Caggiano put on display the T-shirt that the Unico Belleville sponsored soccer team is wearing with the chapter's logo on it. The team is for ages 5 to 7. Bus trip to the Catskills. Trisha Yuxel presented the Resorts World Catskills bus trip, which will be on Saturday, November 3rd. The price is $65. 50 seats are available and it's filled on a first come, first served basis. You got back $25 play money and $15 food voucher. The total cost was $25. The Columbus Day Parade. Second Vice President Pasquale Miola informed the organization that the Nutley Belleville Columbus Day Parade would be held on Sunday, October 13th at 1:30 p.m. The lineup was at the Belleville High School at noon. Anyone who had an Italian car like a Fiat or a classic car were encouraged to sign up to drive in the parade. There was a flag raising event at Belleville City Hall, 9:30 a.m. Pasquale asked for volunteers to show up and support the flag raising event and the parade. There will be a bus to the New York City Columbus Day Parade for anyone interested. There is also a dinner at Ravello Restaurant in East Hanover. The cost is $45. It covers dinner and the DJ. You can see the flyer for the details. The 125th Feast of St. Gerard at St. Lucy's Church would be held on October 16th to 20th. On Thursday, October 17th, St. Lucy's Church would hold a special mass and Thanksgiving for fire, police, and all first responders at 6:30 p.m. Michael Perrone spoke about the significance of Columbus and how we need to set the record straight about who Columbus really was and what he stood for. His main interest was to spread Christianity. Our communities need to stick together for this. ALS Walkathon update. President Peter Caggiano thanked everyone who volunteered their time to make the walkathon a success. Steve Zerpoli thanked everyone who helped with this event and gave a shout out to the high school boys and girls who volunteered their time the night before and during the event. He also recognized Peter for all his time, energy, and strong leadership for this event and for the Unico organization. It is Stephen's vision to double this event every year. He pointed out how this type of event helps those in our community who are affected by ALS. He shared how one couple arrived to the event where the wife has already experienced the effects of ALS by losing her ability to speak. Because of this event, Stephen was able to share with this couple and to help them to navigate the trials of this disease. This is just an example of how an event like this truly helps families. Anyone who would like to join the ALS Walkathon Committee is to see Angelo Carina, Steve Zerpoli, or Pete Caggiano. National President's Day. Due to various reasons, there will be no meet with the national president-elect, National President Anthony Benjavenga suggested that those who are interested to purchase gift cards to donate to his charities. The next meeting to be held on Tuesday, November 12th, as the 5th is the presidential election. Then the meeting was adjourned at 8:26 p.m. That's it.
Any motion to accept? Second, Anthony. Got that, come on.
Got it.
Yes,
Joyce and Anthony.
that's it.
Joyce and Anthony, second your motion.
Okay.
Let me.
Treasurers, there we go. We got the mic.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
sorry, Pete ran out of ink tonight, but all the prints that I got, so I had to scribble everything down. So, and I can't talk too much because I have a really bad infection from a bruschetta, and I'm going to be very careful when you eat bruschetta. Yeah, it happened when I was at the Unico meeting the weekend, so. Okay, so our beginning balance was $14,774.63. Unico, members, the national, 2 members for $140. We had, 2 new members who made a deposit of $200. Total deposits were $340. Our expenses was sponsored for the Senior Olympics was $200. We donated to the Italian Tribune $500. We bought Italian and American flags for the Columbus Parades $40. And Unico International dues, for myself and Pete to go to the convention was $290. Total expenses was $1,030. So ending balance was $14,084.63. The Eaton balance is $18,835. I was going to do what we did for the bus ride, but that's for next month, so I don't have to get something for next month, so I'll hold off till next month. But I did want to bring up, I did get a flyer in our email today for Luigi. There's going to be, if anybody knows Luigi from Luigi's on Bloomfield Avenue, who has been great to the Italian American people of here in Belleville. There's going to be a memorial for him on Thursday, the 21st, at St. Mary's Church in Nutley at 6:30 p.m. Luigi Siganofi, when I first came to America, I used to work at the Park Diner in Nutley. I was 19 years old. I didn't have any family here. I was here by myself. And his sister-in-law, Angie, was there. And she says, so what are you doing for Thanksgiving? I says, I don't know. What the hell is Thanksgiving? I don't know what Thanksgiving is. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving. She says, well, it's where everybody gets together, their families and everything. So this is a Saturday night. And I said, I'm just going home. I don't have a thing. The following week was Thanksgiving. So she said, well, come on over to my house. So I said, okay. So she brought me over to her house in Bloomfield. And then she says, oh, now we got to go to Pat. It's 9 o'clock at night. What are we going to Pat for? She said, well, the guys are going to come home and I have to cook for the guys. I said, well, it's 9 o'clock at night. What guys are you cooking for? She said, come on, let's go. So we went to Pat Mark. We got steaks and chicken. I said, who is she cooking for? And I was like, this was amazing. They were down in the basement of her house. She was cooking up steaks and chicken and pasta and salads and everything. Midnight. All of a sudden, it was like the dwarfs came in. Like, you know what I said? I said, who are all these people? She was cooking for all of them. There was Charlie Donkey, his brother Luigi came in. I mean, now you're our dog. You're in our family, and I've been there since I'm 19. I won't tell you how old I am now. You know, but they are just an amazing family, and it's just so. Luigi was amazing, and so it's and then there period that $5 per person to go. The you know you get the Italian pass and myself. So if I couldn't print it out, support the. I blame. I think to let me know before I go to work at the hospital. But
the next meeting, they will be up on the wall. Okay. You have the flash drive, and it will be online. There's some great shots of everybody in there.
Who's doing that?
Now, would anybody like to go to the Bill Cosby's annual ALS dinner that he has at Nani's? What's the date this year? It's always the last Thursday in January, I believe.
That's the
Well,
big question.
Just tell
What
me
is it?
if anybody, I can only take a few with me. Anthony, I would like to take Angelo to the committee people. Angelo, you're very important. It's last Thursday. If you're interested, come up and see me, John.
And then if you have over the amount, then please, we should really put the names in a hat and then pick it out. How's that
Okay.
sound?
All right.
Right?
There is, but there are
This way
certain
it's
ones that work very, very hard.
Yeah.
You wanna-
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. Is then if it's over and people are, can, what you should do.
Okay,
How much is the ticket? You didn't say.
don't worry.
No, but people who wanna go, maybe you want to pay. Maybe they wanna pay. That's what Joyce is asking.
And Anthony, what are the tickets?
From what I understand, I know they're gonna be a little higher than next year, because I think Naeem's raised, a little bit of charge bill. But I have not received, because I normally go every year,
Right.
and I haven't received, like,
I know it's around $100 and a little bit more.
Yeah.
But he raised it over $100.
Yeah, something like that,
I
yeah.
would say most, I would say like.
125 last year.
It's 125.
125, all right, so,
We say 125.
okay. All right, Federation News, Pat.
Thank you, but Trish did everything that I had to do for the Federation. Anyway, those of you that don't know me, my name is Pasquale Miola. I'm the president of the Federation of Retirement Society in New Jersey. Yes, one of the things that we have this month that we had decided to change our meeting date because it's kind of close to Thanksgiving anyway. So our next meeting day is going to be on Thursday, the 21st. Okay, of November. And at that time, we also having a special mass for Luigi Sigonolfi. He was the owner of Luigi Italian Restaurant, Luigi Tradition. But he was a dear friend of mine for many, many years, from way back when I first came from Italy. I was in automotive and I did all his family's cars and people that worked for him and everything. But anyway, he was a very, very close friend. And he supported us in every way as far as the Federation is concerned. And one of the biggest things that we do, we bring the Carabinieri from Italy, the police from Italy for the Columbus Day celebration. And Luigi was one of the big sponsors that really helped us out in every which way, not only in our dinner dance, in our air journal, and give a certificate to raffle off, but also sponsor the Carabinieri, help us out. Unfortunately, little by little, the good people kind of leaving us because we started with about 15, 17 people we used to bring in from Italy, and now we're down to 4. Because the sponsorship and the people that help us out with the cash, with the donation, is not as good as what it used to be. But we like to hang in there and keep doing it as long as we can. But anyway, Luigi was one of the guys that really helped us out, so that's why we have a special mass for him on Thursday, the 21st. It's at St. Mary's Church right here in Nutley. Anybody's welcome to go to the church. If you want to come, you'll come to the mass. The only thing we're asking, if you are going to come for dinner at Ralph's Pizzeria right here in Nutley, please let me know so then we can give them a head count. We're not making any money on this. We're basically, you're paying for your dinner, and that's all there's to it. Okay?
What
So
time-
whatever
what time?
comes, you just pay for your dinner. And that's it. So we do ask that you give us a call, give me a call, and let me know if you are willing to attend, if you want to come to dinner. The mass is open to anybody. Mass is at 6:30. If anyone wants to see any flyers with all the information on it, please come up. At the end of the meeting, there's some flyers on the table, and you can take whatever you like.
I guess you have ink, huh?
What's that?
I guess you have ink.
Yes. Okay.
Colored ink.
Yes, I have ink on my. Yeah. So, you can give me a call.
Oh,
And that's about it as far as the Federation is concerned right now. Next meeting, we'll let you know when we're gonna have our Christmas party. And if anyone would like to join us, from here, you're welcome to it, unless we have our own Christmas
I was just
party.
gonna, I was
I'll
just
give you
gonna
all the
ask.
information about that.
I was just gonna ask what we should do for Christmas party, because it's coming up. If we're gonna do, does anybody wanna do something for Christmas party? I mean, do you wanna do something here, or do you want me to look into something outside? That's up to you guys. I can try Bricks or someplace like that to see if anything, like, you know,
Yeah, bricks.
right?
You guys want to do it on your own, if you want to.
No, but what-
Here, we are doing it in Belleville,
Are you gonna,
okay, with the Federation. So we also gonna have a DJ.
oh, there you
And
go.
all of that, but, you know, if Unico wants to have your own and do it on your own, you could do that. But if you guys want to join
We
us.
could do it all
you
here,
can do
yeah.
it's up to you.
Yeah.
I leave that to Peter, but by our next meeting, I will give you a lot more information with all the details.
No.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So think about it, and then for the next meeting, we'll take a vote.
Well, the next meeting is the next meeting is December.
Sorry.
Yeah, so Pat, do you have any information like about,
I don't want to say the exact amount, but
But
it's gotta be probably around about $60.
okay, but let me ask you a question. Is it on a Friday night? Cause if it's a Thursday, I'm out because I can't do Friday. I have to go to work at 6 in the morning. I'm out.
It's probably gonna be a Friday night or Sunday.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
can't do
Sunday
Sunday.
is-
Can't-
The Federation.
Yeah.
You have an exact date?
What's wrong with a Saturday?
No, I have the
It's more
date,
money.
I just do not have the amount, so I don't want to say the exact amount. But it's most likely, it's gonna be the second Sunday.
Where is it?
Second Sunday, in December.
Calendar date, even if you don't give them price yet. At least they
The
know
second
when the
Sunday,
date-
but it's at, where is it at? Ravello's in East Hampton.
Sunday, December is the 18th.
Okay, that's gonna be a.
Let me see a show of hands, anyone interested?
I'll tell you right now. Let me
Going
tell you
to.
right now.
Better for the uniform. The dress. It's cheap.
Well, I'll find out. I'll do it. Quick. But if we do have a Christmas party, is anybody,
The
everybody's
15th,
interested?
the 15th. Yes, 15. December 15th.
And you can't do it on a Friday?
They made it the thing. They did it.
That's a Sunday.
I know. I said,
Set.
can they not
It's
do it
already-
on a Friday?
It's already set.
So I could sleep. I go to work at 6 every morning. I don't think the patients would like me if I go in drunk.
What time? You can make everybody happy.
Yeah.
We try to do it in the middle of the day because we try to also have Santa Claus.
Oh,
we gotta
okay.
have kids. So.
Oh,
it's
okay.
a
That sounds
double-edged
good.
sword.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be about 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So that's not too bad. 2 o'clock. That's not too bad. 2 o'clock.
That's up to them. That's what it is.
Does anybody oppose having a Christmas party with the Federation?
I think we're done together.
Sometimes you have 20 to 10, 20 people from here, 20 people from there. So if you get together, you have more people, you enjoy yourself more, but it's up to you guys. I don't.
It's true.
And you have the DJ then too.
Don't feel bad if you want to be just alone by Unico.
Hmm.
If you want to do it together, it's.
I mean, you have a DJ and everything. You have, so who's Santa Claus? You?
How many people want to go together? Raise a hand.
Yeah, we can all go together. There's nobody, it's nobody, yeah.
All those who want to go to the Federation and merge as one, raise your hand.
They stand over.
Is it good for Unico if we do that?
Yeah.
Is it good for Unico if we do that? We get more exposure? Is there any positives to it?
It's introduced. It's the point. I had Mr. Anthony, is there any objection? He said no. It's just a party.
It's just a Christmas party. It's, so we'll find out how much it is and then we'll find out I'll find out from Bricks too.
$655. Be final.
To be a little more expensive than bricks. Like somebody said, let's go to bricks because it's probably cheaper.
And
But
closer. Yeah.
the food is totally different.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
We like the
We
food.
just had,
Your own drink.
listen, my.
You don't have to pay
My
for the
seniors
drink.
said I could pay. Well, my car, when you
All right, Brian, is there any, news in the town? That's gonna be a new segment. No.
Well, if I knew it would be, I'd come prepared.
No, and then we'll, You know,
Off the top of my head, nothing at the moment.
Brian.
Just be prepared. Be prepared next
All right,
time.
let's go. Come on, keep in order. All right, Angelo Carino. Come on up.
Some pictures are gonna be passed around. It's an outreach in Patterson that we have.
Go right to the front. Right there, right in the middle. There you go. Perfect.
Just before I got to Florida. There's we're passing around some pictures. Passing around some pictures from the outreach in Patterson. And, yeah, there's multiple pages. For the past 8 years, I've been.
Quiet.
Guys,
Come on.
Start again.
Can you hear me?
That's better.
All right, for the past 8 years, I've been involved in a ministry sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. We started out in Patterson. We started out just with a card table, a couple of thermos bottles of coffee and some donuts, and we handed it out to people who came up, and we just started talking and had a conversation with them about Jesus. Well, since then, we now have, you can see from the pictures for 8 years, we now have like 8 tables that are out there. We now serve 5 gallons of coffee, 5 gallons of hot chocolate, soup, oatmeal, bananas, apples, watermelon when it's in season, and so on. So, this one thought here. Okay, so, the food, we're serving we're going to serve those people that are in need and that are in town. But the food really is a hook to bring those people in so that we get to talk to them, And we've also given out like over the 8 years, we've given out 7,000 Bibles that we distribute. Okay, well, who's involved? Well, who's involved? We've got St. Anthony's, just to give you an idea, St. Anthony's in the city. Every last Saturday, they come with like 70 bag lunches for us to distribute. And they've been doing that for the past 9 months or so. Pastor John's church has been helping us out. He's given us food. He's given a clothes drive. He also donated we got to use his worship center to have an appreciation dinner for those people that volunteered over the years. Trish has helped out. She's working with the youth group.
That's not Trish.
Raise your hand, Trish. Thank you. Trish is with the youth group. She's got, we had toiletries donated. She had to pack them up in bags, and we handed those out. The kids also had set up, made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for. We get volunteers. We get volunteers from different churches, and it's growing. People hear about it, they ride by, they see it, and they come and join us. We've got people from Times Square Church, Beth Israel. There's a Pentecostal church that brings people. We've got a Baptist church that comes. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and then recently there's a Full Gospel church from North that just showed up with 4 people. And they come and volunteer. They set up the tables, they serve the food, and they do these things. All right. So what is it that we do? We've got a $2,000 sound system that we set up. We get worship music. We stop that. We give a word gospel on Jesus, and then we'll we'll ask for prayer. People want prayer to come up. And then we serve the food. And then also, you can see from the pictures, we also give out clothes. People that have donated clothes, we give those out too. So we're there every Saturday. You can see we have canopies set up. If it's sunny, we put the canopies up. If it's raining, we put the canopies up. We're also out there shoveling snow and we've been pretty lucky this year. And the past year, the snow's been light, but we're still out there.
The clothes, can I ask you, are the clothes, they're new or they're gently used ones?
Gently used, but we have, one year we did have a coat drive and we got coats. Matter of fact, the Patterson Police Department came and donated and brought us some coats too. Yeah, so we've done that too. So,
And when is
well,
this gonna
what we
be?
do, we do it every Saturday. It's on Summer and Broadway. Summer and Broadway. Patterson.
Oh.
Yeah. So, especially that one. We get there like 8 o'clock, and then we're out of here by 10 o'clock, 10:30, sometimes 11. Every Saturday. Every Saturday.
Wow.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine. Okay. Well, all these things, the volunteers have donated, they bring the food in. Like we said, we get some donations. People from Times Square Church, they're involved with a food pantry, and they've been bringing us cake and things the past a couple of months and so on. But, so basically we were hoping to put up a permanent canopy because those canopies they break after a while. You know how they are, especially the 10 by 20 ones. And so we're hoping to put up a metal canopy, a permanent one that goes like 12 by 60. You know, so we can set up and plus the people that come could stand. The one we're looking at costs like $7,000. We raised about $3,000 now. But we're just looking for anything that you could, help us out with financially or, or even clothes and so on, so that we can continue our goal.
So what, in summary, any clothing, we're asking you to bring it here on the meeting night. Okay?
That's good.
And any donations that you'd like to give, we'll also take. So I've been to where Angela and Trish go on Saturday. It is a heartbreaking thing. The clothes are on the table and these people are grabbing it. It doesn't have to be new or expensive, but they do use it. And when you see it firsthand, it makes you really think how good we have it compared to some other people. So any clothing, the night of the meeting, bring it here. Any donations, I'm sure Angela will take.
Just make sure they're clean.
Clean, yes. I mean, don't do garbage. Yes.
Well, you say that, but some people, they're just throwing clothes out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, going to Church Virginia, as you know, we tried to get a relief fund going for the people down in Florida. But I think with the clothes that Virginia has, I think it might merge with this. I think it might be a better cause.
Well, what had happened on October 9th, I texted Pete and I asked him, what can we do with these people in Florida with all the hurricanes and everything? And he immediately gave me permission to contact them in Florida. So I contacted 2 of the different chapters down there. One was quite all right, and they said, we're good, but you may want to check with another chapter. And Pete advised me to call Sue, also a national. And by 1:51, we received a text from National saying that there's a fund, a financial fund. So we were looking to do logistically other items such as clothes, hand sanitizer, diapers, baby formula, things of that nature. But because of the logistics, if somebody else wasn't going down there and carrying the load, it really would not have been, efficient, and in that manner. So I think what you're doing in Patterson, like I say, charity begins at home. I think that would be an ideal thing for us to start. I have a half a pallet of hand sanitizer that I can give you. And a lot of clothes and new items as well as boots and things of that nature that I buy at auction, so.
We do get a lot of clothes, but yeah, shoes, boots,
Yeah,
sanitizers, absolutely.
I got
Yeah.
shoes, I got boots, I got a lot of things.
Okay.
Good. All right, Anthony, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was just thinking though, should we entertain the possibility of making a donation to this on behalf of the Unico? I mean, I can make a motion and see what everybody thinks.
Any discussion?
I'll make a motion.
Anthony, make it.
Make a motion, donate, 200. They could be higher depending upon our, but just at least 200, I'd say, on behalf of Belleville Unico to, this obviously great cause.
Any second?
Second.
Any opposed? All right, so we'll wait to take out the, we write it up.
Breaking chains. But
Give it to us at the end of the meeting, okay? All right. Moving on, Michael Perone. Thank you for decorating. I don't know if anybody knows, we were in the Veterans Day parade over this past weekend. Michael decorated my truck again, and he drove it, and did an outstanding job as usual. Thank you, Michael. You want to come up and read this? No. Okay. Michael asked me to read this, right?
Right, should be behind.
The Belleville Historical Society is a local coordinator for REITs across America.
Read the parade report.
Yo.
Sorry, yo.
You've been reprimanded.
I'm always getting reprimanded. I say, yes, parade report, excuse me. Belleville Unico's participation in the Nutley Belleville Columbus Day Parade and the Belleville Veterans Day Parade were very successful. Our Columbus Day Parade participation included our decorated vehicle with green, red, and white streamers and balloons and a large hanging flag, topped off with the Belleville Unico banner, and with Pete Gaggiano and Anthony Sessa in the driver's seat greeting the parade goers. Oh. Meanwhile, in the back of the vehicle were Super Mario and Luigi waving to the large crowds gathered on this sunny afternoon. A bubble machine filled the air with thousands of bubbles as Steve Berkeley and his son Dan and Mike Perone tossed candy to the crowd. Walking alongside our vehicle was Trish Z. Trish, thank you. And on the other side was, raise your hand. Thank you. And did a great job handing out flags and the crowd cheered loudly for Super Mario and Luigi, the entire length of the route, making our Unico vehicle definitely one of the highlights of the parade. The Veterans Day Parade has grown larger since last year. Our Unico vehicle, decorated with red, white, and blue streamers and the American flags, was very well received, with many people calling out the Unico name. The number of parade spectators approached and thanked Belleville Unico for the ALS walkathon. At the reviewing stand, the crowd cheered when red, white, and blue streamers were launched from a confetti cannon in a armored vehicle. All in all, another success on another sunny afternoon. Very nice, Michael. Anyone, I know I said this before, Michael is an artist at decorating our trucks and our cars. He is a true master at it. Plus, with that cannon, I could just imagine shooting it off and all the confetti going all over. That's something Al Dorso would do. New business from Michael Barone. The Belleville Historical Society is a local coordinator for wreaths across America. Each December, nationwide, millions of wreaths are set on the graves of veterans across America. The Belleville Historical Society sets hundreds of wreaths and holds 2 ceremonies on Saturday, December 14th. At noon at St. Peter's Church Cemetery and at 1:30 at Glendale Cemetery in the Veteran Circle. The Society travels to more than a dozen cemeteries in northern New Jersey where soldiers from Belleville who were killed in battle are buried. Spanning from American Revolution, the Civil War, World War I, and World War II, Korea, and the Vietnam Wars. Anyone can sponsor a wreath for $17. Checks should be made out to Wreaths Across America. Contact Michael Barone. I have his email and his phone number here. I've also been involved in that. Mike, that's a great thing that you do. I would like someone to make a nomination that the Belleville Unico by some of these wreaths for him.
I'll make a motion that we support
Say it out loud.
I'll make a motion that we support the Wreaths Across America and make a donation on behalf of Unico.
I can't hear.
Okay, first and
It's
second.
right here.
Now we gotta give me the amount.
I don't see it.
It's it's $17 a wreath, so if you give $100, you have plenty, if you give a lot of wreaths, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? $100, right?
Yes.
So we're giving
Okay.
$100.
$100.
Who seconded it?
There's $17 per wreath.
Yeah.
Figure out
You can
how many
calculate, hold on.
wreaths.
If you do 10, it's 170. Okay.
Well, can we just, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so do 10 is 170, yeah.
So reword your motion.
Make a motion to support, Wreaths Across America, to give $170 on behalf of Unico.
Now, which,
Second.
who is that?
I
All
don't
those opposed? Okay.
Who seconded it?
Yes.
Who knows?
Michael, executive afterwards.
I say he seconded
Thank you again
it.
for the
Huh?
parade.
Who made
Hey,
it?
can I have the mic? I wanna ask.
Yes.
Did you thank them for that cake that we had the last time?
I hugged and kissed him for it. I was hoping he was gonna bring another one today.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he
Yes,
bought the
yes,
cake.
yes.
Yeah, but, it was Joe Giancarelli who bought the cake, right? Joe Giancarelli bought the cake and he delivered it. Yeah, so there was a team effort.
Thank you.
Team,
Joe.
half and half? Half and half?
Thank you so much.
So since we're on the talks about giving out money, we need to bring money in. So I'm thinking about, because this thing that I've been thinking about is for next spring, but I need a lot of volunteers. I was thinking about, I've gone to a lot of, as you see, I love pocketbooks.
Oh, I do too.
So I was thinking about doing a pocketbook bingo, but not just a pocketbook bingo. I want to do a tricky trick in the back of it as well. But in order for us to do that, I need everybody to make a basket. Okay, but I need help to make sure that it's going to happen. And hopefully, Joyce, we can have it here. Yeah, we can have it here. I've been to a lot of pocketbook bingos. People bring their own foods and drinks and things like that. So that's where they save money on and they'll spend more money on baskets. I went to the Girls and Boys Club in Clifton. They had one over there. It was amazing.
Excuse me. did you win a
It's
pocket-
huge. No, I didn't know. This is a gift.
No,
Not from Pete, from somebody else,
no,
from
no,
Pete. Yeah. But the pocketbooks were fantastic, but not only that, the tricky trade, that like the baskets that they had, they made so much money. And we keep giving out money, but we're not bringing enough in to support it. So our money is going to start getting depleted. We were very generous, but in order for us to be generous, we have to bring it in. So we have to think of ways that we're volunteers, so we have to say like every time we go to the store now, okay, we're gonna have a tricky tray in March. My basket's gonna be this. Every month, get yourself a little something, put it in the basket. So this way, when you're going to build a basket, it's already done. So this way, and then Unico, they can give us the money to buy the pocketbooks or whatever, and we can get donations. And this way and then once we make money, we can give it back to Unico. But the majority is we're going to go up and get sponsorships to buy the pocketbooks. So we have to really get whoever wants to be on the committee, let me know, and we can get together and we can talk. But we need to do it right after the holidays, because I would like to do it in the spring before everybody else starts to do it.
Is that okay?
If everybody sounds good? But I need everybody here to make it, to do it, make a basket. So this way, instead of having 5 baskets, we're gonna have 40 baskets. So we're gonna have a big one. So to fill the whole place with baskets, because we only need 10 pocketbooks.
Yeah.
But we can make a lot of money on the baskets. And like I said, every time you go to the store, okay, I'm gonna make a basket. So you put it there. So if anybody is with me, put your hands up. If not, good. Because I think it's a fun thing too. And men, you're allowed to come too. Men have to come. Men can sit up there and you can sell all the things. Oh, that'd be good too. Oh, but let's get together. Yeah, but let's get together and we can come up with some ideas. These are just something that, because we need to make money, because we're not making enough. We keep spending, but we're not bringing enough money in. And there's just so many organizations out there that want. Well, we have to do a little bit more to bring the money in, because so.
One of the big things at the turkey trays that don't, or the gift certificates, like for food, for restaurants and all, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to be like, yeah, we're gonna have to go out and sell ourselves, ladies. We're gonna get down and go out and say, like, we have to do Pete's Day. You know what, Pete? We have to get some Pete's Day and just go out. We're gonna have to go and get some donations, but we gotta do it starting January before everybody else starts to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So whoever is good at doing flyers and things like that, that's so.
Ask for a form of committee right now, just get some names. People want to.
Yeah, I mean, everybody can, we can have a big committee, it doesn't have to be 2 or 3. We can have a whole group, because this is gonna be a group effort. And Marie's gonna bring the wine.
And I'll have another pocketbook, and when my husband opens the box, he doesn't want to have.
She says, Pete, what he goes to buy, between shoes and pocketbooks, forget about it.
He's got a helmet, right?
Yeah. Okay, so if everybody's all in favor, put your hands up. That's it, okay.
I have over 100 pocketbooks.
Okay. Well, you can donate one then if it still has a tag. Yeah.
On another thing that Georgianne said, I've been to a casino night, which was a tricky tray, so what you win from playing the cards or the roulette or whatever.
Well, we do have a license.
Go to the town, it's easy to get.
Start off small.
Yeah, but we do have a gambling license. We do have a gambling license, people. Yeah. Yeah. But we remember, in order for us to do 50/50, now we have to have a gambling license, and we do have a gambling license. We're okay. So we're he thought of everything.
Do you know what month you want?
In December or January if you want to do it in the spring.
What?
The license, you have to do a license for your
Yes,
event.
you gotta get the license, yes.
But even for a tricky tray and a thing. Oh, okay. Want to do a Friday night or Sunday, one or the other, or like whenever we can get here too, that's another
Why
thing.
not Saturday?
Saturday is good too.
Saturday is good, that way you
A
have
meeting,
Friday
you
night.
have a meeting.
No, to have they're gonna pick a date.
You have Friday night and Saturday.
Yeah,
So what are you looking at, March or April?
March, the end of March,
Or Saturday.
after Patty's Day.
So you're
So what
talking,
is
yeah, you're
29th?
talking like
March 29th then, right?
29th? Yeah, that was like the last one of the month.
Easter's April 20th.
From running previous, hello? Testing.
Shut it off.
No, I put it on.
Hello?
All right, from previous experience, it's always better to hold something in the beginning of the month. People have more money then.
Well, that's true, that's true.
At the end of the month, people are broke.
Okay, so we could do it either the 1st or the 8th.
Or the middle of the month too, because then
Yes, middle of the month is
you
good.
can get your social security check.
Okay, so we have the 1st, the 8th, and the 15th.
But the 15th, you're concerned about.
Yeah. So we want to do March 8th?
I don't think that's enough time either.
Not enough time.
So are you looking for March 8th?
No, because
You don't wanna do April because they're doing something.
there's something in
saying
April.
that they
So
got
we'll have to
something
do
in
it,
April.
we'll have to do it, it's either gonna be
Why don't you do it
March, huh?
May 3rd.
When is yours?
First week of May, May 3rd.
May 3rd? First Saturday in May, then. No?
When is yours?
That's before summer starts.
Yeah, but then there's confirmation. and
Yeah, I
communion
got
and all that.
April 5th, Trish?
No, again, we have to stay away from April because somebody else is doing it. The women's club is doing it.
March,
Okay, so let's do March 22nd,
yeah, 22nd.
the 22nd of March.
It's close though, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't it too close?
To what?
Get snow too.
Well, no one has control of the weather here, but.
No, we know,
May's not.
but in March, you could always have.
That's 4 months away.
Yeah, 4 months.
We've got plenty of time. That's 4 months away. March 22nd? Is that good for everybody? What do you think,
Yeah.
Georgian? You're the one that should,
I just think it's too late in the month myself.
Listen, when it comes to pocketbooks, people will spend.
In this day and age, no
May
one's gonna
10th?
be broke.
Yeah?
Before Mother's Day.
I can't go, mother, make them. I got too much out.
I
make it.
motion it.
Second, okay,
Who seconded it?
all right, ladies, this is your go.
Okay.
Who seconded it?
Everybody, yeah, huh?
Well,
Who seconded that?
Christine.
Okay. Who's Christine?
Okay, moving on. Thank you, Trish. I'm gonna have President Anthony Benjamin just speak briefly on the Columbus Day Parade in New York City, which I attended with him as well.
Yeah, as most of you probably know, we do a Columbus Day parade in Manhattan.
And I get second.
That's the biggest in the country.
Yeah, I got
And
you.
we have the Unico float, and we have a lot of chapters participating. We start the parade off at, I believe it's around 1 o'clock. And we start on Fifth Avenue by 47th Street. And we march all the way up to 73rd, I think. And the parade is fantastic because there's at least 100,000 people or 50,000 people lining the street watching. And it's televised all over the country. This year, I got to lead the parade as the national president with a few of the national vice presidents and past national presidents. And then the chapters came one after the other. So about a block long of Unico is a contingent with the float, our beautiful float coming up to the rear. But this parade is also including people from all over the country. There's groups that come with bands. There's Italian organizations from Italy, dancing troops from Italy, Carabinieri. It's just a fantastic thing to do. But one thing I've noticed in recent years, there have been no protesters, because I've been doing this parade, I'd say since I joined Unico in 2003. And practically every year I marched in the parade. And I can remember in the beginning, there were some protesters on the side of the street yelling about Columbus. So I think things have gotten better because we've gotten the word out, educating people about the importance of what Columbus did accomplish and opening up the routes to the Americas and the blending of the two continents. There wasn't one protester, I can say that. So in the future, if you're interested, please consider, because we also allow our children and grandchildren to march, like with a Unico shirt or something like that. They like to see young people too. They don't have to be members, they can march with us. They are going to try and get next year, not through Unico, through Italian American One Voice, the organization that Manny Albano had founded. I'm on the board there, and Andre Domino has been in contact with a group of Indian nations from the Midwest, and they marched this year in the Columbus Day Parade in Chicago, but not as a protest. They were celebrating Columbus Day, and they held signs that they were celebrating. So they're going to try and get them in the New York parade. And they also brought a drumming and complete headdresses and everything. So it was nice to see that they were celebrating Columbus Day. They do prefer to have their own day, and that's when Italian American One Voice has been negotiating with them the date of August 9th, which is International Indigenous Peoples Day. But there's going to be a Zoom meeting on this, I think it's on the 18th. I just got an email from One Voice that we're going to do a Zoom meeting with the same group. It's called NAGA, that's the Native American Guardians. And they're going to be on the Zoom call with One Voice and any members that want to join in this Zoom. And I'll let everyone know after that meeting how it goes. But again, they did march in the Chicago parade, and maybe next year they'll have it in Columbus Day parade. But they won't be marching with Unico, of course, to be independent. Thank you.
Quick for the new members who doesn't know, our Belleville chapter is a member of the One Voice as well. So we are with that.
Yeah.
All right, our whole chapter. Yes. All right, thank you, President Anthony. Brian, before I forget, what's the first thing you have to do though? Because my mind sometimes is a little shut. I have to get a letter to you requesting the date for the bingo
facility?
Yes.
Yeah, there's an application through that.
Okay.
All right.
So that's the first process.
So I don't have any mishaps.
Okay, thank you.
I can help you with that.
All right, thank you, Judge. All right,
If you need any help with it, I'll help you.
thank you, Brian.
She'll help.
Okay, just want to say congratulations to one of our members, Joe Belnoni. As you all know, he ran for Congress again. He did a very, very fine showing. He got 159,000 votes. When you see Joe at the next meeting, give him a little down in the back. A little down. He worked very, very hard. His name is getting bigger and bigger, but it takes time.
Jersey Joe.
Save the dates. Wednesday, November 20th is the start date at the Brickyard in Wyckoff, presented by first, with the Executive Vice President Joe Nasello. He's hosting that. Thursday, November 14th, St. Lucy's third annual casino night at the Hanover Manor in East Hanover. That's at 6:30. It's $100 per person. Dinner, beer, wine, and soda are included, and $200 back in play money to win tickets for the Tricky Tray. And Anthony Sessa asked me if the Belleville Unico would donate a Tricky Tray prize, and we did. I took that upon myself. Anthony, did you see that?
Yes, I did, yep. And, thank you.
14 to 15.
The entire organization.
Oh.
donation, again, I'm part of the committee that's running the event this Thursday. I can tell you that for anyone who is interested in attending, you can pay at the door. It's a great night with the casino games, similar to what you guys were talking about before as a casino night. Tricky trade aspect, food included. It's a fun night. This is our third annual. All funds raised from this event go towards the restoration of the St. Gerard Chapel inside St. Lucy's Church. So thank you again for the donation.
You're welcome. Thank you. Tuesday, December 3rd, Christmas party for District 4. That's our district for individuals with disabilities. That's held each year. That's one of our biggest, I think you would say this better.
It's Wayne that's thrown it.
Yeah, but.
Wayne.
It's at the Brownstone.
It's at the Brownstone.
Well,
Brownstone.
Okay.
It's not my district, but I have attended many times. It's for the, I think they have Down syndrome.
Under challenge.
It's all types of disabilities.
All types of disabilities.
For young adults.
Young adults. And it's very moving to see all the people that come and all the young adults with this disability enjoy the festivities in that day. So unfortunately this year I'm going to be, I have to be at by the meet chapter had invited me for a meet president on the 3rd. So this will be the first year in the past 3 or 4 years that I won't attend. But I think it's a very enjoyable thing. And I did win a 50-50 there one year.
Okay.
For December.
Thank you, President.
December 3rd is our meet. It's a Tuesday night. It's a meeting I hear. Oh no.
Union of the month. I need a drum roll, please. It's shared by 2 people. First is Trish, come on up for the great job you did on the casino.
No.
Second, Michael Perron for decorating the trucks on Columbus Day. Thank you. Come on up, Michael. Come on up, Michael. Come on.
Better be a nice shirt. That
It's gonna be him.
Michael, what sizing?
And I did try to see if we could get lady shirts like the white ones with the gray that I had last time. Guys can't get it done. Maybe we should look into getting
Well,
our
I
own.
got meeting ladies here, the new ones that came out.
Maybe we could get our own.
Well, that's the next step that we're gonna do. We're gonna come and get our own, because it's a lot cheaper. I'm sorry to say, but it's just the prices here are a little bit too much.
Let's say you get that different design.
Yeah, he had a really nice one the last time. So I had a gray with a thing. It's really nice.
Michael, how about a large?
It's great. Put it in the dryer.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
You're good.
Perfect.
Trish?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Medium.
Beautiful.
I can have all the collection with all the other ones that I have.
Nice. That's nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Michael, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Anthony.
Sure. Something on the events.
Sure, absolutely.
Just would like to announce some of you
$20
names
if that's
on
the field.
Facebook. For those of you that again have groups with St. Lucy's Church in Newark, and obviously, some of you do. I just want to mention that it has been officially announced that on Sunday, December the 1st, down at St. Lucy's at 2:00 that afternoon, will be the official unveiling and dedication of the monument in memory of the late great Monsignor Father Joseph Renato. Okay, yeah, so Sunday, December the 1st. Okay, so that's actually Thanksgiving weekend. That's the Sunday after Thanksgiving, 2:00. It's getting promoted all throughout social media. The board of developers that put everything together is mailing out invitations, but just wanted to mention that it has been officially announced so anyone can attend the ceremony. And, so make a note of that, Sunday, December the 1st, at 2:00. It's gonna be a very special occasion, to say the least. So just wanted to throw that out there.
Okay, thank you, Anthony. Our next meeting is gonna be December 3rd, 2024 at 7:00 here. And the Italian word of the month, or the phrase is, say that,
Festa del Tacchino.
which means happy Thanksgiving. I call this meeting, I need a motion to close. Joyce, second,